Welcome to this video on why trade the news. John's been trading using technical analysis. He's been spending most of his time analyzing price charts, but now he finds it increasingly confusing and wonders if there's a way to make his understanding of the market easier. He asks his friend Mary for suggestions.
You can trade based on news. As the name suggests, trading the news is all about assessing large amounts of textual news data that we are exposed to on a daily basis. Then deriving the market sentiment from it, and taking trades based on the market sentiment.
I'm confused. How would trading the news help?
Well, John, think of it this way. All those price charts you've been studying, they're influenced by the news. Consider this. If a stock has been in a strong upward trend for several days, it's only logical to assume it'll continue to trend upwards. But if the trend suddenly reverses, it's often due to a specific news event or its anticipation. For instance, let's take Apple stock. On the screen, you can see Apple's stock price for the period May 2023 to mid-August 2023. If you notice, there's an upward trend here. But suddenly in August the stock witnessed a decline. This happened because they reported a decline in sales. So this shows that news really does impact a stock's price.
Is there any study that supports this style of trading?
Yes, of course. The impact of news releases on price and volume has been studied extensively. And for the most part, it is suggested that news really does have an impact on the price and volume of the respective stock. There are many papers out there wherein the news has been used as a tool to derive sentiment that can explain price movements. And studies suggest that this approach works fairly well in explaining stock returns. Another reason to trade the news is volatility. Volatility does have a bad reputation, but it's also necessary. It's what helps us traders make money. Imagine if the stock market was stable and had low volatility. It might be safe, but the trading opportunities would also be very rare. In stable markets, making money can be challenging. As a trader, you would want to trade in a market that has its ups and downs so that you have more opportunities. And news generates volatility, it makes the market move. Lastly, trading the news is not based on guesswork, it's based on the market expectations. Apart from a few instances where the news is kind of a surprise, for the most part, news releases are scheduled in advance, therefore, you can gauge the sentiment before the actual news release and trade based on the expectations. Let us now summarize what we've learnt. By trading the news, you get a better sense of the market and its ups and downs. News generates volatility, which in turn creates trading opportunities. With planned news, you can trade based on market expectations. That was all for this video.